Okay, so I have to start this video out with a trigger warning. I'm about to say something that might cause you to go into fight or flight mode, and that is modest swimwear. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Andy, and today we're going to be talking about modest swimwear. Okay, some of you hear that term and it makes you want to fight, like it physically puts you into anger. And some of you hear that term and you're like, yes, like modest swimwear, we're doing it, we're bringing it back. Yeah, so today's video is going to be very fun. I am doing a modest swimwear try-on haul. I have 5 different swimsuits that I'm going to show you from 2 different places, and I'm going to give you my opinions about modest swimwear and kind of my journey with it and just like what I think about it and stuff like that. So I want to start off talking about it because I think this is as much fun as a conversation as it is actually like trying on the different pieces that I got. Modest swimwear I feel like can mean different things to different people. So some people might think of this when they think modest swimwear. Some people might think of this when they think modest swimwear. So it could mean a little bit of everything. The one thing that we can all agree on is that swimwear nowadays has gotten so teeny tiny, and there really is like, they have pretty much taken the limits off of what you can wear as a swimwear for women, at least, and even men too. But like, we definitely see girls at the pool in strings basically, you know. Whenever I was in LA, a girl offered me a swimsuit to wear and it was made out of like jewelry, so it was very, very revealing, like completely revealing as a swimwear. And we were gonna go to her pool and I was like, whoa, like they really, in LA obviously it's to the extreme. Like LA, there is no limits. They do the most with fashion. Like girls and celebrities have worn like completely see-through outfits, stuff like that. So obviously there it's a little more extreme, but I mean, if it's happening anywhere, there's a chance that it could happen at a pool near you. Now, am I mad at it? No, I really have no reason to be angry with it. This is not something that we should get angry over. I think it's something that we should just talk about and, you know, be more open about. So I, in the past, have definitely worn thong bikinis. Yes, I've worn the little tiny bikinis. I've worn the bikinis with the clear straps, all of it. Okay, I look good in a bikini, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, now I am on this journey of modesty and thinking about the way I think of clothes and the way I present myself and like what to me is acceptable and what I want people to see of me, you know? And the one thing I've noticed in my modesty journey is that the way I feel is like the biggest thing that has been impacted. There's just a different kind of energy that you have when you're wearing like skimpy, tight, trendy, edgy outfits that are very revealing. You get like this kind of persona that's like, I am this, you know, bad biatch. You put on this kind of like energy, like you get this spirit almost with the clothing, I swear. Versus like whenever I wear things that are more classy, more classic, more covered up, I'm not as revealed. And you know, even in certain situations, like I might go out to a club and I wear like a nice dress that is more appropriate and less revealing, it makes me feel elevated. It makes me feel like stronger. I knew this one girl who was my first example in real life of somebody who always dressed modest, like even to the gym. Like she never wore a bikini, like always modest. One thing that she would always say is that God covers the things that are sacred to him. Like if something is sacred to you and precious to you, you're gonna keep it covered up. You're not just gonna expose it to the whole world. And I think that's a really beautiful way to think about it. But as women, sometimes it's hard for us to accept modesty. Like we have been told by society that the more covered up we are, the more oppressed we are. And you know, the more like feminist attacked we're being, you know what I mean? Like if you can free your nipples, then you are free, like you're liberated. That's what we get told in society. And I actually think that it's the opposite. So there's this one girl on YouTube that I really like. Her name is Mrs. Midwest. She does a lot of like modesty YouTube videos, and one thing she says is,
nowadays you have a very feminist narrative where women feel empowered in their flesh, in their nudity, in embracing that, because I think a lot of women feel uncomfortable in in the nude. And so when they show that to the world, it's like they're saying, I'm not ashamed of my nudity anymore. And that's empowering. And I can see kind of where they're coming from, like that logic kind of makes sense. But the problem with that is again, people don't perceive you the way you perceive yourself. So just because you're uncomfortable in your nudity doesn't mean some creep over here thinks you look bad. No. So when you offer yourself in fleshly nudity to the world to empower yourself, to show yourself, I can be nude and still feel good about myself. These guys they don't care. They're just benefiting from looking at your naked body. They never thought you looked bad. They like flesh, and you're feeding into that. And I'd be careful about that. So be careful about what empowers you. Think about true equal rights. Honestly, I'd rather wear a nice amount of makeup, a nice dress, and feel elegant and move into my day interacting with men and being taken seriously as a woman instead of sending the message that I'm sexually available.
Men, like when we think we're being liberated by showing more of our bodies, we think we're liberating ourselves from these like social feminist like constructs that have been put on us. But here's the thing, like men are always gonna like when they can see more of us. Like regardless of the fact if we feel like we're being more free because we can show our bodies and it makes it more acceptable, it really doesn't. Maybe more acceptable, but it doesn't really give us this power that we think it gives us. And it actually just kind of feeds into men, because men are always gonna like whenever we show off our bodies. Like they're always gonna like when they can see something for free, when they could just walk outside and see a girl's whole figure and, you know, body and booty like jiggling around. Like they're gonna love that. So we think that we're doing it for ourselves and that we're kind of like sticking it to the man, but we're kind of just like feeding into their game. But it really just got to me because I think that is true. Like sometimes as women we kind of trick ourselves into thinking like the sexier we dress, the more power we have. And I just, you know, as somebody who has worn clothing like that, it doesn't really make me feel more powerful. It makes me feel more like aggressive almost, like more. It kind of puts me personally like on edge a little bit. Like if I know I'm dressed a little bit scandalous and I go somewhere, I'm always like, oh, I wish someone would say something to me right now because I'm gonna like give it to them. I'm gonna tell them off. Like I don't know, it gives you like this certain type of energy, like this bad bee energy, you know what I mean? And I think that doesn't really do us any favors. Like if we really look at it, I think it separates us more than it like unites us. I don't know if that made any sense to you guys, but those are just like some general opinions I have about like modesty, modest clothing in general, not just bikinis. Now, when it comes to bikinis, let's really talk about bikinis, okay? Because like I said, I've worn the little tiny bikinis, and like, first of all, I don't feel comfortable around my family wearing little tiny bikinis like that. Like it's just weird. I feel like it's too much. Like nobody wants to see their daughter or their cousin like almost naked. Like you don't feel that way when you're out with your friends or like your cool friends. You're at like swim parties in little tiny bikinis and everyone's walking around in bikinis. You don't feel like that way that much when you're there, but like when you're actually in front of your parents and you're like wearing something like this, you're like, oh my gosh. Like, or your little cousins and you're like, ugh. And they fly off. Like little bikinis, they fly off. Like I went tubing the other day for the 4th of July and I fell off the tube and my bottoms almost like fell off into the ocean. Like they don't stay on. The ties are always coming undone. They're really not the most flattering. Like I know that I would be so insecure if I knew I was gonna do something in a bikini. Like if I knew I was going out for my birthday and we were going swimming, I wouldn't eat for like 3 days prior because I wanted to like my absolute best in bikinis because they show off everything. There is absolutely no coverage. Like you're literally almost like a bare skin out there and they don't even fit you well. Like at least underwear I feel like is more flattering to the body. Bikinis, like they don't even fit you right. So they're just like not that effective. And I think we've been tricked into loving bikinis and like feeling like we're some type of way if we could pull off a bikini, and like honestly it's more work and more effort than it needs to be. And so I have recently been introduced to modest swimwear. I don't know what happened one day, but it just kind of, oh yeah, I went out for the 4th of July with my family and I wanted to be covered up. I was wearing jean shorts and a tank top in the lake because I was like, I don't want to be like all out and about. And so it made me really like look into it, and I saw some modest pieces and it just was like mind-blowing. There's so many cute like little swim sets. Like, can we bring back swim dresses, swim sets? That's exactly what I'm gonna do for this video. I'm gonna show you like some really cute examples of swimwear that I'm just like, where did this energy go? Like, why do we not dress like this? Why do more girls my age and my figure not dress like this? Like, I'm in my early 20s and I have a nice figure. Like, I do look really good in a string bikini, like not to toot my own horn, but I want to mention this because a lot of times like the bikini type of things that I'm going to show you are swim outfits that like girls who have had children wear, or like your older aunties, like they'll wear stuff like this because they want to be covered up, because they don't want to show like their stretch marks or the weight that they have on their bodies. You know, they want to cover themselves because they don't feel confident. And I think to be someone like my age who is in shape, you know, who does look good in a bikini, and to still dress like this too, I think it's kind of sweet, you know. Like, I don't want like a girl, let's say a girl is in her 20s and she's had kids and now she has stretch marks and now she feels like she needs to wear these like covered up bikinis. I don't want her to feel like she looks frumpy or like she's not fitting in because she's not wearing a bikini like the other 20-year-old girls her age, you know what I mean, that haven't had kids yet. Like, so I think just in this way it's a little bit sweet, and I think it can connect us more as women, and it keeps us more covered up, you know. Like, if I'm going to the pool and I don't really want people like looking at me all crazy, I could just wear something like this and feel much more secure. And it makes me feel like a good example to young girls. Like, I feel like there is such a pressure on young girls nowadays, and it was the same, you know, for me when I was in high school. Like, I wanted to be grown and sexy, and I feel like that is just that energy of being like sexy is being pushed onto girls younger and younger. And I want them to look at me as a 20-year-old and be like, oh, like this is what women wear to the pool, you know? They don't have to be in string bikinis and have like their nice titties out and their butt out, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be like that. So I don't know, I've actually really fallen in love with this. I think this is definitely, modesty is something that God has really put onto my heart. Like, he helped me through it, because I was very resistant to it at first, because I'm somebody that, like I said, I used to dress in those kinds of ways, like tight clothing, little clothing, show off what I can, be as sexy as I can all the time. And yeah, God's really helped me go through this change, and I'm just super happy. So without further ado, I'm going to get into the bikinis now, and we are going to start with the first one, which I am actually wearing right now. So this is it. This is the first swim outfit. I want to call them swim outfits. I think this is called a tankini because it's like a two-piece, but it's like a tank top, and it comes with shorts. And I got this from Amazon. So the first three I'm going to be showing you are from Amazon. This is from a brand called Heyyy. I'll leave them linked below. They are affiliate links, so if you use those links, I get a commission if you purchase in like 24 hours or something like that. So yeah, this is it. This is what the back looks like. I think it's really cute. It comes with shorts, so these are like shorts. So if I jump in the pool and this goes up a little, it's not gonna be like showing anything. These are just shorts, and then this is like a cute little ruffly tankini, or whatever you want to call it. It's definitely like swimsuit material, and I think it's like really cute. I think it does flatter my chest without showing too much. I can tell it's gonna be very secure. If I go flying off a tube, my swimsuit is not going anywhere. This part right here is more tighter to the body, and this is like, you know, very flowy. I think it's really cute. Like, this is so cute. If I showed up like this, I don't feel frumpy. I don't feel like any sort of way. I feel good. I'm wearing these sandals that I got from Shein. They are like the Steve Madden dupes, which I have the real Steve Maddens like this as well. And these are really nice because they're kind of like rubbery. So I feel like they'd be really good for the pool. They're cheap, so really like those. I think I'm gonna do a whole like sandal video as well, because I ordered so many cute sandals, and I think it's the perfect collection for you guys and for me. I thought this was gonna be more of like a greenish blue, instead of like, this is just really a blue. So I think I'm gonna send this back. There was so many different colors and variations of these. Like, there was like pink and green, there was this, but just in so many different colors. There was like a red, white, and blue one that I really liked. So this, like, definitely check this one out. I like it so much. I'm definitely gonna keep it. I'm just gonna get it in a different color that I like a little bit more, even though this is a really cute color as well. And I think like for my skin tone, these like royal gemstone colors look really good on me. Like deep purples, deep greens, deep blues, like these really rich. I think they look super good on my skin tone. Okay, so this next one, again from Amazon, and I'll put the size I got, the prices, all that on the screen so you guys can see. This one is definitely a little more sexy for the modest side, but like, girl, it's so cute. It's actually a little small on me. Like this part, it's very tight, which I guess it should be because it's a swimsuit, right? You don't want it like going everywhere. But I think this is so cute. So I was also thinking, like, I know I'll wear these modest swimsuits around my family, or like if I do like a church, like I got invited to a church house party with like a pool and stuff. And I was like, what? It's like a young adults group, like they're doing an Airbnb party, and I'm like, what the heck? So I'll definitely wear like modest bikinis there. But I still, there's a part of me that's like, if I get invited out with like my entrepreneur friends, like my Richie friends that are not the most Christian people, you could say, I'm probably gonna wear a bikini still, right? Because that it like fits in with them, but I don't want to fit in with them. So I'm trying not to be like fake. And so I feel like this would be a good option for hanging out with like normal people, I guess. Or like if I'm going somewhere and I know the girls there are going to be in like little string bikinis and stuff like that. I feel like this makes me feel like, it still makes me feel sexy. I think it's so cute. It's kind of funny though. It gives me such like Miss Daisy vibes, or like country club vibes, like housewife vibes, like I don't know. Maybe if you're in between sizes, maybe size up, because like I said, it's kind of like that. It's also like, it has shorts, so it's like a one piece, kind of like a romper basically. I think it's cute, right? Do you guys think it's cute? I don't know. Where would you wear this to? So this is bathing suit too. I wanted it because it's red. All right, bikini number 3, you guys. What do you think? It's a tankini again, so it's a 2-piece. It comes with shorts. It looks really like this. The back of this is real long, so it's very like modest. The top part, some people might think this is too sexy. Like, I don't know if this would be too sexy to be considered modest, but I think compared to, you know, other bikinis, definitely modest. So I like this, but I don't really like this color. Like I said, I know I look good in like jewel tone, so I really wanted to like go out of my comfort zone and get this kind of like pattern with the purple, and I just don't love it. So I think I'm gonna send it back. But they had a bunch of different colorways in this, like so many different colors. I'll pop up some other ones that I liked. And they look super cute. I think if you had like a really curvy body, like a nice butt, this would look really cute, because the model had a nice butt and it looked so good on her. Like the way it's cut on the side, it just looked really nice. I don't love it on me, but I also don't hate it. So okay, so that was it for the Amazon portion of this video. Now the last 2 bikinis are from Shein, and they are a little bit more scandalous, but Shein does have some really good like full body coverage bikinis at really great prices. So definitely check out Shein, like 100% recommend it. So this is the first little bikini set. Okay, it is a 2-piece. It comes with these really cute shorts and then this white top. Now the back is definitely more exposed compared to like the other one, so this is going to be more scandalous, I would say, but I still think, you know, quite modest for something else. Like if my little cousin that was like 14 was wearing this, I would not be like upset with her. Okay, I'd be very proud of her. So I really like it. Like, yes, it's cute. It gives me such like surfer, like California vibes. Just these shorts give me like such like surfer vibes, like straight up like the girls from the surfing movies whenever we were younger, like on Disney Channel. That's what this is giving me right now, and I like it. I think it looks cute. It would be good for girls that have like stretch marks down here, because it covers pretty much to my belly button almost. And then the shorts aren't too short. Like some of them were a little higher up and you really got that like cottage cheese look. These ones don't look that bad. Like they're really not that short. I mean, like they're short for clothing, but for a swimsuit, no. So yeah, I really like this one. Okay, so this last swimsuit from Shein, I was so excited to get to see how it would look on, and isn't it so cute? This gives me literal like Audrey Hepburn, like women in the 60s vibes. Like my grandma probably wore this exact same swimsuit when she was my age, and I just think that is so special. It is such like that classic swimsuit vibe. I'm absolutely in love with it. The swimsuit itself is not the greatest. Like the top fits really well. For me, I'm a B cup, so if you have bigger boobs, some of the reviews were saying that it'd be tight, but I think it's pretty stretchy, so it just might give you more cleavage if you have bigger boobs. I got it in a medium, but yeah, I think it's so cute. The bottoms are like weirdly loose, so they don't really, because they're so loose, they don't really like flatter the body that well. Like they don't hold anything in, and I feel like if I jumped in the pool, because it's like real loose down here, that it would definitely go up my butt. But it still wouldn't fall off, so that's good, and I really like it. Like I'm really not complaining about it at all. Could it be just slightly better if these were like a little thicker and more fitted? Yes, but I'm not tripping about it. It also kind of gives me like weird back rolls. So I feel like if you were in really good shape, like you had a real nice core and like a nice rounded booty, this swimsuit would just like, you would kill it, okay? You'd be looking like that girl. But either way, I really like it. Like this gives me day party vibes, like at the country club. Like maybe I'll get in the water, maybe I won't, but I'm still like ready either way. I'm wearing my, I don't know if you can see, my Steve Madden Hayden sandals, which I really love. I just got them. I also bought this cover up from Shein. Like with the cover up, I think it looks really good. With cover up, I think it actually like makes it look super sexy because of like the see-throughness. It gives like such a nice curve. And then I got this little bag for literally $5 from Shein. This is all from Shein, and then again the shoes from Steve Madden. It is such a look. Like you could not tell me anything with the little pearl earrings. A vibe, a true vibe. So that's how we're gonna end out today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked these. I hope it inspired you to think a little bit differently about swimwear and the way you dress at the pool. And if you do wear bikinis, like nobody is judging you, sis, okay? I truthfully at this point in my life can't say that I will never wear a bikini out in public again. I don't know if that's true, but I just think it's nice to have options, and just by allowing yourself to have these options, I think it'll kind of grow into your more personal style. So yeah. Again, like I said, different people have different ideas of modesty. So for some of you, you might not think this is modest at all. You might think that this is doing way too much. It's over-sexualized. And if you do feel that way, I'm sorry. Please leave nice comments anyways, because this is a journey, you know, and we are all brothers and sisters in Christ. So we are nice to each other. We love each other. So yes, but I really enjoyed this, and I'm super excited to see like a more modest swimwear, and I think we should bring it back, okay? Because it feels good. Like I feel confident in these. I feel good about it. So thank you guys for watching and fellowshipping with me today. I know this video didn't have like a super deep message to it, but I think we could fellowship together, and I do want to make a video about all the sandals I bought just because they're so cute. And I'm a girl and I just love these things. But yes, I appreciate you, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.